待ちに待った鉄血艦隊、今度は得意点の彼方に突入する大冒険。入り乱れる敵と味方、味方と敵、さらには乱入してきた邪魔者も1人や2人。語られる物語はカオスか、それともまあ悪い子である私エルベには関係ありませんの。さあ楽しんでらっしゃい。アズールレーン海域イベント開催。本当に大丈夫ですわね。
Hello, hope I'm doing well. We're going to go over the Tower of Transcendence event, aka the Ulrich Rerun. So for the ships, I'd say the only one I've really used is Ulrich, and she's quite useful, so definitely worth picking up. However, had Guam, but Guam has a similar effect to Ulrich in her utility, so that's some saving grace with it. Not completely. Obviously, one's a battleship, one's a large cruiser, very different roles. Magdeburg, she got good AA. She got some buffs when she kills more enemies. Didn't really use her. Prinz Adalbert, used her a little bit, but she's another heavy cruiser that's an Ironblood, and they've got 10,000 of those in addition to A gear. Elbe is an aircraft carrier that's an elite, so she's not very good. No special abilities, nothing like that with her. No very nice skins. It's a good batch of skins this event. And U-1206, she's the funny toilet that sank the submarine. So that's her. Nothing too special there. So briefly, should you pull? Ulrich's really useful. I'll get into her. Yeah, Ulrich mostly, and the rest kind of meh. If you like them, like their skins. I know a lot of people are very low on cubes right now. So we'll have the pity system. So you'll need 400 cubes to guarantee one copy of Ulrich. We will be getting 44 free pulls from the various tickets. So from login, from missions, from the event shop. Hopefully you can get Ulrich within those. And you can start recouping your cubes. It really sucks that they put them so close together. So taking a look at Ulrich, very useful, got some good utility. I use Ulrich a lot actually because of one of her skills, Revolutionary Prosaic, and it's her out of fleet buff, or out of fleet skill. Now it buffs Ironblood's crit damage and decreases the damage they take, but I don't really use Ironblood ships, so that doesn't really matter much for me. However, whenever an enemy gets close to your main fleet and that other fleet, she fires a supporting barrage, which is the same barrage FTG has, which covers the whole screen. Very good for keeping your fleet safe, clearing a bunch of enemies out, clearing out a lot of suicide boats. For stages have a lot of those, so I use Ulrich a lot for that. When there's event farming, I always throw Ulrich in one of the battleship slots for the boss fleet, and usually FTG paired with her, but FTG is in the mob fleet. That way there's 2 sets of barrages I can proc, and just keep things safe. So I really like her for that. She also has some other utility and she's kind of interesting. It's special barrage where she decreases enemy speed, and she has the same proximity barrage in fleet, so she can still clear the screen with that. Maybe not as strong as FTG with that one, but it still has utility there. But another interesting about Ulrich is they have very good reload, and when she uses an HE gun, she has increased damage to light and medium armor enemies, so really nice. Makes up for the fact that HE isn't as good for medium as AP is, like the Georgia gun. So I really like using the New Jersey gun on her, if you have that. Really good option for her. And also, as part of her In Ridicule of Fools, if she's not the flagship, she has faster reload, so there's 50% less cooldown time. Halves the time it takes her to reload. Really great. But decreases her main gun damage dealt by 45%, so it's a bit of a trade-off there. But she can buy very fast, and she's hitting that speed debuff on enemies really, really fast. So, Ulrich fast firing, if she's not flagship, does lose some damage. Quite good utility for clearing screens. So if you don't have FTG, you can use her to farm FTG. That's always a bonus Ironblood ships have, is you can use them to farm FTG. And FTG is really good. I'd say worth picking up. I'd probably say she's more worth it than Guam was, but we have the date for Ulrich, so I didn't know they're gonna be so close together. Yeah, Ulrich, pretty good. Got a unique design. Definitely a little different than typical Ironbloods. Doesn't have the super crazy rigging. More simple. She's got a big scythe. And I got the spider claws and more of the like goth punk aesthetic. That's your style. There you go, Ulrich. Now next up is Magdeburg. She is the event drop ship and the shop ship, so you can get her for free. You don't have to wreck queues for that. A decent AA for Ironblood ships. That's nice. You don't have to use someone like Leipzig. PR ships unlocked, so there you go. That's always good. When someone in the fleet sinks a ship, gets an extra damage. It's active 4 times, so 24% extra damage. Really good. Reduce an upside, but everything's reduced an upside. When her specifically sinks a ship, extra accuracy and evasion. It's active 4 times. So nice little buffs there. An extra A buff, special barrage every 20 seconds. And if the barrage fails to activate, gets extra buffs that can stack up to 2 times. And when fully stacked, guarantees the barrage. So, nice little combo, nice little ship. Have her as like an off tank or something like that. I didn't really use her, but she's decent. Yeah, nothing too special about her, but you know, you don't have a lot of options in the AA department. There you go. There's a good option. Or if you want to run an Iron Blood fleet and you're really low in AA, well, Magdeburg can help you out there. So there you go. Next up is Prinz Adalbert, Iron Blood Heavy Cruiser. Another one of those. So this is points for originality there. But what's unique about her and her sister, Prince Heinrich, is one, they both draw my dishwasher. But more importantly, they can use the purple large cruiser gun. So that's an option. I believe somewhere it said it that has like more of a splash damage thing. Yeah, so the 283mm large cruiser gun, you can use that on her. She has torpedoes, as all Iron Blood cruisers do. But she gets extra accuracy, and when she fires a main gun, 7% chance, fires special barrage, 10% cooldown, and she gets some good tanking abilities. So once every 20 seconds, when she's above 60% HP, launch a shield around the ship, lasts 8 seconds, and can negate up to 4% of the ship's max HP and damage. If there are other ships afloat in your vanguard, and the ship is the frontmost position of your vanguard, doubles this amount the shield can take, so 8%, and the ship takes 50% of your damage your other vanguard ships take for 8 seconds. So while the shield's active, she's, taking one for the team, like the skill name suggests. And when the ship's HP falls below 60%, the effect will not activate. Instead, crystal torpedo stat by 15%. Decent taking option, just nothing too special about her. There's just a ton of them. I will say her L2D skin, if it loads quickly. I got one so far, huh? This is probably one of my favorite skins in the game. I'm not a big fan of her, but that's a really good skin. So definitely, if it's available for rental, definitely check it out. You will not be disappointed. Good job. Hanging out on the bar counter there. Yes, Prinz Adalbert. Next up is Elbe. She's a light aircraft carrier. Got extra aviation accuracy. And when she finished loading an airstrike, chance to launch a special airstrike. Overall, Elbe, nothing too special at her. She's an elite, so there's just better options, but tech points, there you go. And she spawns a shield on your vanguard, so you can pair this with Prinz Adalbert and get decent tanking. And if the shield is destroyed, instead of expiring, she gets extra damage dealt until her next airstrike. That's okay. So if the enemy's really hitting you hard, then she gets that buff. Otherwise, it'll probably expire. Or maybe there's some destroyers firing really fast. But Elbe has really good skins too. This is a good event for skins. Like this one, like this one. Bustin'. There you go. Look at the ground beneath her. Yeah, big fan of that one. Big fan of this one too. Probably pick this one up when it's available next. Missed out on it before, and I kept forgetting. Yeah, I like Elbe for skins, but usability not the best option. And lastly, the point accumulation ship. U-1206, the submarine most famous for sinking because someone used the toilet wrong. And she's an option for submarines if you don't have options. She's free. She benefits from buffs from Iron Blood submarines, so that's nice. She has Wolfpack tactics, so get those buffs there. She has less oxygen than a normal submarine. And when she retreats, she has extra damage, but that's with her gun generally. And while she's retreating, gets extra speed, and she doesn't have like a retreating barrage of torpedoes like some of the other subs do. So, yeah, not the best, but she is the funny toilet Chan, so we'll give her a pass there. Good okay torpedo stat, 505 at 125. But yeah, she's free, so if you don't have many submarine options, there you go. Have this, and she benefits from the Iron Blood buff, so there you go. U-1206, the funny toilet ship. As for what event stages should you farm, D3. Just farm D3. Got some really good options for gear. You have the autoloader, and you have a really good BB gun for a budget option. And you have a better BB gun, that is the FTG gun from PR2, but you can farm it here, so you don't have to worry about that. There's another option using that gun, so good farming gear for there. Drops, you have Magdeburg, Graf Spee, get some more tech points. Arizona's a healer, play nice. And the rest, but you'll get the most event points from farming this, so, there you go. That's what you want to go for. Now for the event shop, what you should buy, PR prints, so DR and the regular PR prints. Be aware this is for Season 4, so for DR prints, that's Hawkeryu, A-Gear, and below. And then Anchorage is in this PR season, so use them for there if you don't have Anchorage. Got August von Percival, Marco Polo. I believe there's one more. Maybe not. No, that should be 5 actually. So grab those. Cognitive Rays are good. Cognitive Chips. And if you have not gotten Magdeburg, you can get her there. Cat Box, Oil Coins. After that, just whatever you need to run low on these parts. There you go. You get them there. 30 per. So there you go. And for event milestones, just make sure you get to 30,000 so you can get that Bullen for unlocking Ulrich, or if you still need to unlock Guam, there you go, you can do that. But otherwise, just pretty standard stuff. U1206 at 10k. So it's a brief recap of Tower Transcendence. Try and get Ulrich if you can, if you don't have her. Pretty useful. If you can't get her, don't be too upset. At the rate things are going. We just had the New Jersey event a couple months ago, so maybe in like 4 or 5 months, Ulrich will be added permanently. Maybe sooner. Maybe whenever the next rerun event happens, she'll be added. Not sure, but yeah. Otherwise, kind of meh. Tech point chips and collection chips, pretty much. But Ulrich, pretty good. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.